Manchester City's 10 men marched on to the quarter-finals of the FA Youth Cup with a stunning comeback at Pride Park to beat Derby County 2-1. Beginning the game without a natural striker, the Blues required another reshuffle midway through the first half when Jayden Braaf was forced off with what looked like a dislocated shoulder. Tyree Wilson fired Derby into a deserved lead on the stroke of half-time from the penalty spot after captain Eric Garcia had fouled Louie Sibley, and Felix Nmecha's straight red card for dissent on 55 minutes appeared to have made the task even harder for Gareth Taylor's side. However, from nowhere, City immediately equalised when Taylor Harwood-Bellis powered home a header from a corner. And Jeremie Frimpong put them ahead just minutes later with a finish to match the electric pace that had carried him into the box. Stunned at the smash and grab, Derby recovered to pile the pressure on for the final quarter of the game. City, though, dug deep in the sub-zero conditions as Derby lost their heads. Eiran Cashin's red card came at the start of 6 minutes of injury time, and then Jason Knights saw the home team finish with 9 men, with both reds for dissent. The Blues go into the hat for the quarter-finals but will not be joined by Manchester United or Chelsea, with both clubs having already been dumped out of the competition. Arsenal and Liverpool are the only clubs left in the FA Youth Cup this season to have previously lifted the trophy. Today's top Manchester City stories